So yes, if you work out strictly for appearance-based reasons, you are fatphobic.
Today we're going to be taking a look at the stupidest thing I've heard all week, and yeah, there's really not much else to say for the intro, so let's just get right into it.
I think what's most scary is comments like these because people don't realize that fatphobia is rooted in racism and more specifically anti-blackness. When slavery became more widespread, it was hard to just rely on skin color as a way to identify slaves. Fatness as a physical descriptor fit the savage narrative that whites used to oppress black people. Obviously, a lot has changed since the 18th century. We know fatness is not specific to black people, and we've used that as an excuse to shape a societal beauty standard that is anti-fat. That includes being thin. That includes gaining muscle so you can look toned and have less fat on your body. And what happens if you don't meet the standard of beauty? You will face systemic oppression. You cannot always determine health by your body's appearance. So yes, if you work out strictly for appearance-based reasons, you are fatphobic. And before you comment, read the definition of fatphobia.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. If you're fat and therefore unhealthy and you want to make a change for the better, you're fatphobic and you're a terrible person. Fatphobia is rooted in racism, guys. You know what? Let's actually take a moment to read the definition of fatphobia. The intense fear or dislike of fat, becoming fat, and fat bodies. Well, I guess I'm fatphobic, guys, because I don't want to be fat. I guess you could say I do fear of being fat. I enjoy playing soccer. I enjoy running. I want to be able to do those things. So if that's what being fatphobic is, then sure. I am 100% fatphobic all day, every day. According to her logic, just being thin as well makes you fatphobic. So I wonder what exactly she's proposing here. It seems like to end fatphobia, we're all gonna have to be fat. That's the only way.
If you decided to work out in order to change your body's appearance to avoid weight stigma, that is still fatphobia. Fat people can be fatphobic. Skinny people can be fatphobic. I'm fatphobic, and it's no one's fault. We are conditioned to hate fat people. If that's why you started and that's why you're still going, then cool, great for you. Working out is still really good for you, no matter the reason. But I hope one day you learn to love fitness for the actual health benefits, like for your heart and your joints and your muscles. Not just because you look a certain way.
She disabled the comments on all these videos, by the way, and I wonder why. Honestly, I don't even want to devote any more of my time or brain cells responding to this chick, so let's just move on.
Well, I just went to the gym, and the lady at the front desk said that they have a policy you're not allowed to wear sports bras to the gym, that you can't be showing your belly. She said, it's fine for this time, but just so you know for next time. For reference, this is my shirt. It was down probably like this. Anyway, so I was like, okay, that's fine. I went to do my workout. I'm 15 minutes in on the treadmill, and the program coordinator for the gym came up to me and asked me to leave. I was so embarrassed.
So you got kicked out of the gym because you weren't following the rules of the dress code. Not sure why her reaction had to be that dramatic. Some real first world problems here. I mean, she is sobbing in her car. You broke the rules. Simple as that. Just go home, change into the appropriate clothing, and go back to resume your workout. No, instead she decided to make a video of herself in her worst state, crying, and posting it on social media for everyone to see. If she's feeling so strongly about this and doesn't like following the rules of places she goes to, why not just build your own gym at home? She definitely thought people were gonna feel bad for her when in reality those employees were just doing their job. She also just so happens to have the hashtag fat shaming in the description of the video when this had absolutely nothing to do with fat shaming. She's just failing to understand that nobody is out to get you. No one cares about you.
Hey, bestie! You're wrong. I think it's time for another adult pre-K lesson. What do you think? All right, turn your listening ears on. Zoop, catch a bubble in your mouth. Good job. Okay, here's the thing. Having a preference is something like, I'm looking for a partner who likes kayaking, or wakes up early in the morning, or loves pizza. But when your preferences exclude an entire group of marginalized people, that's problematic. Okay, that's not nice. That's not a preference. If you lump all fat people in one group together as though they are not very different individuals, that's fatphobic. Just like lumping all black people in one group and saying, I don't like black people is racist. And lumping all disabled people in one group and saying, I don't think people in wheelchairs are hot is ableist. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I guess my preference is someone who likes to work out and has a decent diet, and someone who doesn't have those crazy eyes, because I am creeped the fuck out right now. Anyways, I'm gonna strongly disagree with everything she just said. Anyone can have any preference they want, whether that be height, weight, race, religion. It doesn't necessarily mean that person is racist, for example, or hates fat people. That's why it's called a preference and not just racist. If someone grows up in a country where people are a certain ethnicity and speak a specific language, then it's only natural that most people there are gonna have a preference to the type of people around them.
But when your preferences exclude an entire group of marginalized people, that's problematic. Okay, that's not nice. That's not a preference.
Yeah, I don't know why she's talking like that. If you ever want to make someone automatically hate you, talk to them in that weird, condescending kindergarten teacher voice. That'll get someone to disagree with whatever you're saying real quick. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel. And until then, stay sexy. Peace.